Well, hello. And welcome to the Menbo Nerd Show. Again, your home for all things geeky, gaming, and glorious in Mid-Missouri and beyond. I'm Andrew from Movie Reviews by Andrew, and I am joined by...
Gary from Extremicon.
Matt from the Mandalorians, and our empty chair in the hotel room, Dakota.
Yes.
Who's still not here.
So whether you're into comics, tabletop games, movies, cosplay, or collecting, we've got your fandom fix right here. So let's grab your dice, grab your popcorn, maybe a power glove, and let's dive into this week's nerdy adventures.
And we all sound sleepy, but I guarantee you it's that we're all full of food right now and having food comas.
And I am still recovering and getting my voice back.
Yep.
Is it from school?
It is from school. It is back.
Andrew's had his first week of school. Gary's got his first week of kindergarten.
Shoot, I've been trying to survive the heat.
God, I remember that night the heat broke. It was beautiful. It just started pouring. It was like, oh, please.
Just please stay.
Please stay. And it stayed. It's been chilly.
It's been cool.
High of
Did you say
77
chilly?
today? Yeah. God, not supposed to be above 80 for the next week.
Oh, I sure hope
I'm
so.
cool with that.
That was probably the worst thing. Yes, that was probably the worst thing this week was the heat index was too high, so we couldn't take the kids outside and let them run around and play. And we're like, okay, can we just take them outside, please, for 5 minutes? That's all I'm asking.
I need a break.
You're picturing to me that scene in Billy Madison where he's in the kindergarten and the teacher sends them all out to play kickball and she's back in there putting paste on her eyes.
Yeah. That's just art teachers. Every art teacher I've ever met.
I just need a break, please.
We actually had a cute art teacher when I started over at Waynesville.
Nice. She's probably like in a nursing home nowadays, Gary.
Probably she is, yeah. Considering I was what, all...
I mean, it doesn't mean she's not cute still.
yeah.
That's your type. We'll kick in a little bit, guys.
I'm just going to say there's a certain type that I heard of one time that surprised me, that some people at a game store was interested in a woman with a cane. So
We don't talk about Dakota's boys.
I wasn't going to put their name out there.
Those boys. I mean, you're lucky they're even speaking to women some days. Usually they're all huddling in a corner, just like, oh, they came in the door.
They actually have a female working for them now.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my opinions of that to myself. It didn't work out well last time.
Yeah.
I see nobody here remembers Miranda.
I know she was working there, but at the same time, like, it didn't feel like she was working there. I don't know, it was weird. But that's right, I forgot. Yeah, she was doing all the social media
She
stuff.
was also a full-time employee.
So she kind of stuck to herself doing all of her social media stuff.
She was still same.
That's right.
Same.
I forgot.
Yep.
I forgot about Miranda, yeah.
No. It takes a certain type of game store to successfully employ a female employee.
No, she seemed pretty nice.
Yeah.
She seemed very on top of everything when she was there.
It also takes a certain type of female to put those boys back in place at a game store.
That was definitely her.
Yeah, Miranda was that one.
She was that one.
Yeah. And then they all got up in their feelings about it.
They were just sensitive.
Every guy playing games was sensitive. You're not my mom.
I can't believe you're playing that card again. Why? Yeah, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So any updates, big things since last time we were here? No? Cool. We can move on to the next thing. What is new in the world of comics?
Well, we got Shredder #1 next week.
The Shredder.
The Shredder. I'm excited. I haven't read it yet, but it looks really cool. What else we got? I should not have eaten right before the podcast. I'm back on my love-hate relationship with Spider-Man.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
You breaking up again?
No, we're in a love right now. We're in a love.
On that note, with the new Marvel Crisis Protocol,
Gary said it right.
Woohoo!
they're coming out with a whole Spider-Man set in the next couple of months. They got Spider-Man 2099, Spider-Ham, which I almost just want to get the Spider-Ham for the box. That way, next time I see Mark Armstrong, I'm like, here, sign this for me.
I'm signing the box. I'm signing the card.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll have him sign the
to play
card.
with.
Here, you sign this one in Japanese, sign this one in German, sign this one in Spanish.
Yeah, no, like, so just, like, it's good right now. Like, so for those, if I haven't bitched and moaned about it on the podcast, Spider-Man about every 4 issues rotates from being really good to really bad. And there's never, like, a middle ground. Like, it's a very, like, the first 4 issues of the run were very solid. Like, it was a good start. It's telling a different story. We're getting a little more of Peter's childhood, and then the next 4 issues are like, here's this Greek guy that we're not going to explain, very bad art, and Peter's going to fight him for 2 issues and go evil, and we're still not going to explain the fact that he's evil. But now, at the end of this issue, the uptick, they're shown there's Peter Parker who's evil, that's not Peter Parker, and then
Is it a
Spider-Man-
clone?
That's what we're all thinking. Then Spider-Man that's evil, that's not the Spider-Man.
It's a clone?
I'm thinking it's Ben and Kane.
Yeah.
I think it's Ben and Kane. I think Peter's, because they said the next part of the run is going to have Earth and Space Spider-Man, and Space Spider-Man's going to be Peter. Because Peter does cosmic stuff every once in a while.
Yeah.
But I think
He was Cosmic Spider-Man.
I think Peter got Ben and Kane to be just, hey, you need to be Peter, you need to be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because for those of you who don't know, Peter Parker has 2 exact clones
Yep.
with his memories that live in the main timeline.
Yep.
Yep. Ben Reilly and Kane Parker.
Yep.
And if you people don't know, around the 400 issues, there was a lot of clones.
There was
of
a lot
Spider-Man.
of clones. Good old clone saga that did not land well. That apparently they're trying it. So they keep bringing Ben Reilly back every few years because everybody loves Ben Reilly, but they don't know how to tell a story with him.
Yeah.
All you do is just tell a Spider-Man story, but make it a little more brutal
Yeah.
and make him a little more
Good old
unhinged.
Scarlet Spider.
Good old Scarlet Spider. And
He's
what
just
else?
unhinged Peter Parker, yeah.
What else? The X-Men are going to do a weird thing for the next couple of months where they jump ahead 10 years.
Oh gosh, it's not
Yeah.
Xena.
Yeah, everybody hates it. And then it's going to go back to normal. Like, and what's worse is we just got the X-Men back to normal after Krakoa, where they're, saving a world that hates and fears them. Now they're jumping forward. Cool crossover that's coming out. Punisher and Daredevil are getting their own comic together again.
I'm just picturing the whole Hulk and Thor
Right.
adventure.
Basically what it's going to be, Spider-Man 97 or 94? 94. Which one was X-Men? X-Men 94?
Yeah.
So Spider-Man 97 is actually finishing in comics.
Yeah.
It's got getting a 4-issue comic to finally wrap that up, because if you guys didn't know, the ending to Spider-Man 97 was a cliffhanger.
It was a huge cliffhanger.
And it's been 28 years.
It's been, yeah. You sit there, you watch the cartoon, you're like, that's it? Like, there's...
Yeah, 'cause-
that's
Hey.
it? It just ends.
Stan Lee made an appearance in it.
Yeah, but Mary Jane was still
Yeah.
missing at the
But
end.
Mary Jane
Yeah.
disappears, and the
Peter
whole...
was dating Hydro Man for the end of it.
I was like, the whole... Yeah, the whole...
I crap you not.
The whole series, yeah, you're like... Or the whole
It
last
was
season...
Hydro Woman.
No, that was Hydro Man, because it was like an offshoot of
Yeah.
Hydro Man. Like, it was one of his clones.
It was weird, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not even... Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
It was a Hydro Man clone that became Mary Jane and like got part of her memories, and at the end you actually felt bad. It was like, if it's any consolation, if I was the real Mary Jane, she's a lucky woman. I was like, okay, where's Mary Jane?
Yeah, and that's how it ends, because they do the whole cool crossover, or the whole Spider-Verse thing with
They-
all the different Spider-Man,
they brought
and
the
then,
clone saga in.
and then it just poof, and you're like, okay, you don't know how it ends. Like, you're okay, and then now we know where Mary Jane was. She got transported to the X-Men somehow.
Oh, she in
weird.
97 or,
Yeah.
90, or 94
She's-
or whatever it was.
She's in the X-Men 94 series. Yeah, you find out they do something weird with like her and Jean Grey.
I gotta watch that episode.
Yeah, like their minds get swapped, so technically Mary Jane is Jean Grey and blah, 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 and it's weird.
So, but yeah, they're doing a 4-issue series to actually finish the story. To quote Cody Rhodes, finish the story.
Yeah.
That's like a dated couple years ago WrestleMania reference for those of you who don't know.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Something for comics that I haven't
We love Sting.
read them, and I'm probably not going to read them, but I've been catching up with like Variant Comics has been doing a big overall with the Predator series, where Predator kills the Marvel Universe. They've been talking a lot about that, and I like how they've kind of set it up. I think it's kind of cool.
So is it eventually going to be Predator versus Godzilla versus the killing?
That would be cool because we also got Godzilla versus killing the Marvel Universe going on right now, and I just read issue 3, and it is so fun and so good. They brought in one of my favorite tropes Doctor Strange does. I'm going to spoil the crap out of this because I don't care. It's a Godzilla book. You know what's going to happen.
It's been out for a little bit.
No, it's not. It's out next week.
Oh, never mind then. So if you're interested in reading it, leave for about a minute and then come back.
That means Cody and Gary.
Hi, Gary.
But, so back in the 80s and 90s, what was Doctor Strange's big thing every time something he couldn't handle?
Yeah.
He shot it to the crossroads.
Oh, yeah, because he did that with the Hulk one time.
Yep, and Hulk had a whole microverse adventure, and that was silly, but it was fun.
Yeah.
But he shot Godzilla to the crossroads, and now Godzilla is eating the fabric of reality.
No way.
Yep,
Well,
literally.
that's only Godzilla can do.
Yep. He's like, I have trapped him in the crossroads, and then the entire, like, panels start shaking in the book, and it's just like, Daredevil's like, good job, Doc. Well, he's not stepping on us right now. Yeah, he's only just erasing reality. Good job, Doc.
And that's how the Marvel Universe gets reset, guys.
Because Doctor Strange is an idiot.
That would be awesome if they threw that in there, if they did reset the whole universe to have Godzilla shoot.
I mean, yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure they're on a reset probably soon. I know they're probably working towards that.
Marvel never resets.
Or does Marvel keep going? Or
Marvel
something?
keeps going. Marvel's a sliding timeline.
Yeah, that's right.
Literally, like, it just moves the past stories forward.
Yeah.
Like,
that's right.
Cap's now been unthawed in Desert Storm /
Which
War
I
in Iraq.
really want to trade to that one. That one looks cool. The new. I relate to the new Cap. I get it.
Yep.
I understand him.
Thor #1 came out last week, and I see where they're going with the twist if they're going to do it, but they've said it's not him. It's called the Mortal Thor.
Ooh.
So Thor died at the end of his last run, and then we pick up with a man named Sigurd Jarlsson, and he has no memories. He knows he's from, like, Sweden. He has a strange benefactor rent him an apartment in New York. Like, it's Thor without his memories if they don't do a weird twist. It's Thor without his memories. And then...
Not that they've ever done anything like that before.
Yeah.
Never.
Like, that's how we got Dr. Donald Blake.
Yeah.
It was just Thor without his memories. But, and it's just like he's going for little side jobs. He's a construction worker at some point. Doesn't remember he's a god, doesn't have powers. And then this group of gangsters that threaten, like, they're working for one of the mobsters, but they're like a Thor's gang. So they're wearing Thor's runes on his shoulder. And it's like, we represent Thor and power and everything else. And, like, the end of the issue, it gets brutal. Like, he shoves a hammer through just a ball-peen hammer through someone's head. And, like, he starts sparking lightning, and it's just like, you want to see the real Thor? I'm just like, all right, what are you guys doing? So is this like a reborn Thor? Is this just Thor without his memories? Because, like, Al Ewing, who's writing it, is a good writer. And he said it's not going to be the twist we think it's going to be. Like, this is a whole new character. This is a whole new everything, which also tells me with Marvel editorial, it's just going to be the exact twist we think it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's going to be Jane Foster.
Oh, gosh, not that again.
No, but it's going to be, like, he doesn't have Mjolnir. And he might be one of Thor's kids.
That could be cool.
Like, I'd be cool with that if that's how they're going to tell the story, because we all know Thor has kids everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is literally the god of reproduction in Norse mythology. So that man is Zeus but wholesome. That man is Zeus, but you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
No, Thor's here. I'm gonna be pregnant.
He at least lets you know it's him first.
Yeah, he doesn't turn into a donkey, and then we get minotaurs.
Yeah.
No.
That's how that
Zeus,
works.
yeah, Zeus was a very friendly guy. To
That's how that
a lot
works.
of different things.
Yeah.
But the whole Predator kills the universe thing. I'm not gonna go back and read all the individual issues, but I like how they've done the setup to this big crossover that they're doing with Predator kills the Marvel universe, and the key players, how they set it up, and how the Predators feel that they can come to Earth and have I think they always say they have a fighting chance, but I like the whole twist that they did with Kraven. Now
Does that tie into the Predator versus Spider-Man? Is that the same
Yeah,
story?
so Predator versus Spider-Man, Predator versus Black Panther, Wolverine, all of them.
Same universe.
All 5 of those individual stories are combining into one colossal series called Predator Kills the Marvel Universe, and they're all. So the story that happens in Black Panther, where one of them kills Black Panther and gets
the heart-shaped herb,
and gets he doesn't, but he gets vibranium, and now he has a vibranium armor and weaponry and everything. Wolverine, he's still tussling with. Captain America, they're still tussling with. The whole thing with Spider-Man is that they go to kill Spider-Man, but then they get in contact with Kraven. So now Kraven is working with the Predators and is teaching them different things, being the ultimate hunter here on Earth. So he's teaching them different things of how to kill people, and basically his own one thing is basically they've now adopted Kraven into their tribe, so Kraven is now considered a predator.
Nice.
And he's like you can kill everybody else, but the spider is mine.
That's fair.
So we'll see how, and the Predator King has agreed to that. So we'll see where it goes from there. But I'm intrigued with how the setup has been. From what I've read, I've only listened to what Variant, and they go over the comics online on YouTube, which Variant Comics, fantastic YouTube channel if you want to know what's going on in the comics. But yeah, they kind of set up the whole story. They kind of give a brief overview of issue 1 of the new series, and I'm like, that just sounds like a fun read.
Yeah, I want to get the trade for the other series.
Yeah.
I also want to, I need them to do more versus aliens too, because I love that. I'm more of a Xenomorph fanboy.
I like Predators.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Predators more than Xenomorphs. But have you been watching the new series?
I have not watched the new series.
I have not watched Earth at all.
I sat down to watch it, and then noticed out of the corner of my eye that the new 10 episodes of King of the Hill were on.
I got to get busy on that one.
It's good. It's good. I liked it. It's fun.
I'm saving
turtles.
I'm saving my pocket for later because we're getting there.
Yep. I don't know if I have any more. I have some cool back issues on the wall. If that counts as comic book news.
Yeah.
I have Spectacular Spider-Man, I think 200 up there, the foil cover. Death of Elektra, Daredevil number 20. Second appearance of Taskmaster, Iron Man 200. Just some cool new ones. The Firestorm up there is the first Prince of Firehawk. Not that anybody knows who Firehawk is, because I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No clue.
But yeah, that's about my comic news. I had some other ones to talk about, but I can't remember off the top of my head because I got warm food belly.
Anything? Well, we did heavy Marvel. Is there anything big in DC right now? Anything happening big in DC, or is it just continuing with its?
I think they're more focused. I think they're kind of they're kind of letting everything ride out right now, and they're putting a lot of their effort into the movie universe, which we'll get to on that. We'll
get to that in a second. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I'm so excited.
There's a cool retcon that makes me happy.
So
I am. Yeah, so, Gary, anything for Comic-Con? Big Comic-Con's coming up.
Of course there's a big Comic-Con coming up.
No, I heard there's nothing in September.
Nothing in September, yeah.
Okay, well, today is Toy Man, which, if you haven't gone there, so it's probably going to be pretty close to wrapping up by now. But, of course, at the end of the month, of next month, is going to be Extremicon, September 26th through the 28th.
Okay, what
up
times?
at the St. Robert Community Center.
What times?
3 to 8 on Friday, 11 to 7 on Saturday, and 10 to 4 on Sunday.
And what time is nap time during it?
Do what now?
What time's nap time during it?
Nap time's whatever you
8
want.
p.m. to 5 a.m. and then whenever we leave Saturday to whenever we have to be there on Sunday.
If you hadn't seen the news on Facebook, there's some really cool mid-mode nerd show news.
I saw.
We only going to do one interview. We're going to do 2 interviews. One with actor John Anderson, who was in the Guardians of the Galaxy 2, better known for the guy who kicked Groot.
That's fair.
He was also.
I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna ask him to him like, it's like kicking Groot. So like, are you get just as much hate as people that punch Baby Yoda?
There's actually some funny news of that. I will save that for the podcast at that time, though.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
He was on Sleepy Hollow, the TV show. Black Panther. He's in a lot of Marvel stuff. Godzilla, King of Monsters. He's going to be signing my Godzilla pop.
Ooh.
And
I have
then
more Godzilla pops for sale.
Jumanji. So, I mean, he's been
The
in
new
quite
one
a
or
few.
the old one?
The newer one, I believe it was the first one of the new series.
Those 2 aren't bad. I don't like rock movies, but those 2 aren't bad.
Yeah, I thought they did
I
good.
like the 2 Jumanji
And I like
movies.
Blackjack carried those movies.
that, and they actually honored.
So did Karen Gillian.
Yeah.
They actually honored the original character in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
by Robin Williams, Alan Parrish, because
Mm-hmm.
they made sure they put that in there. So it wasn't a remake; it was actually a continuation.
It was a direct sequel, and it was great.
Yep. It just
They just updated it from a board game to a video game.
Yep. And that was really good. And when I get my Jumanji cosplay finished for next year, when they bring out the next movie,
Oh, yeah, that's right. They are making a third one.
yep,
same cast.
I think so.
I can't wait for everybody to get out the movie and me to trail up my game that goes. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, I think it is supposed to be.
Gary's
Yeah.
gonna cosplay as The Rock.
I think if they're sticking with the video game thing. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be the same video game characters, but I think the kids might be different.
Fair.
I'm not sure though.
Might be their kids.
It might be somebody else's kids, but yeah. But I
Yeah.
think the video game character is supposed to be the same, but the kids playing the video game characters is supposed to be different.
Well, yeah, because most of them are in college now.
Yeah,
if
they're off
not
in
past it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because at the end of the second one, yeah, they're working on their way to get into college. They're like seniors or something. Yeah, they're on their way to college. Which I mean, it could still happen. Them being college kids, it happen again.
That was
but
one of my favorite just acting things that The Rock and Kevin Hart did. Was those two pretending to be Danny DeVito and Danny Glover?
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I'm just like, oh, no, I need that.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, that
It was very beautiful.
Very good play.
And I am available for all of your Jack Black cosplay needs. I have the beard.
Where were you at when they came out with Minecraft?
Working.
Just saying.
I mean, what are you talking about? That's the secret for Extremicon. He's gonna be Steve.
Yeah, I'll just be Steve. I'll get a blue shirt,
You need to get your little sword.
little diamond
Just
sword.
go get a diamond sword and a pickaxe. Like they make those. Those are
Yeah, they're
easy.
Walmart. I'm
Or
pretty
make
sure.
or make them out of
They do.
or cardboard. You got plenty of cardboard around here.
I'm making one.
I know.
So Walmart's got them. I did see them on the toy shelf.
Yeah,
just
go get
throwing
me a
that
little
out there.
diamond sword and
Yeah, they got them.
a blue T-shirt and some blue pants.
Yep, you'll be
Steve!
Steve.
Yeah,
And just walk around.
I
Hi,
am
it's
Steve.
And just walk.
I got the beard. A little tall, but yeah.
I can guarantee you will probably get tons of little kids want to take pictures with you. It's gonna be great.
We're not gonna get
Look,
anything done.
is this real?
Oh, see, that's why I can't do that because I'll punch someone. I'll kick a little kid.
Don't touch the beard.
Like, Santa, is that real?
Pulls the beard. Whack. Ah, did you hit my kid? Yep.
Yep.
Get your kid boundaries.
Yeah, really. When I was dressed up like Snoopy last year up at the Patriot Day, which Patriot Day is going to be on the 13th Saturday of next month in September.
The 13th Saturday? There's only 4 Saturdays in a month.
The date, the 13th.
Oh, okay.
And
Very confused.
it's going to be from 10 to 5, I believe.
Sounds like I'm definitely now that I know that it starts at 3 on Friday. I'm definitely gonna probably take a half day,
Yep.
and I'm okay with that.
Because you're part of my D&D game at 5.
I gotta Well, I mean, I will be there by 4,
Yep.
but if I'm doing other stuff, then yeah, and be there
Jacob will be
before.
part of my D&D game at 5. It'll probably just be you two. I don't know if we can, unless you can talk Celeste into it.
I don't know if I know she and Crystal are gonna be there to set up. Again, I don't know what time they're gonna be there because she still may be doing bow and barrel stuff.
Yeah.
Crystal, I don't know her schedule with Lowe's, so
We'll see if we can get Chris to be PG-13 enough to do. I think he can if he puts
I
his
mean,
mind
if it's
to it.
gonna be a small enough group, and if we're not recording it to put it out to the ether, unless you want to record it and put it out to ether, we're more than welcome to do so. But
No,
that's-
that group ain't ready to stream. If-
Monday group is definitely not.
no,
but-
if I put one out in the ether, that means they're gonna want to put them all out into the ether. Like we can start because they've been talking since I've started running it. They're like,
Yeah.
well, we can stream it and you can make some money off it. I'm like, you guys need to be a lot cleaner.
I was like, hey, yeah, just because you can doesn't mean you will. Because again, I'm almost. This moves straight into our next thing, Tabletop Tavern, because I have a actual play show on my YouTube channel. So that YouTube channel is Hobbit Hole Games, and we've been playing D&D.
Are you following Extremicon?
I am. Well, I think so. If not, I will be.
Okay,
I will.
because I need to get the Hobbit Hole games.
I
I'll follow
will be.
yours channel too.
Then I definitely.
That's how you do it. You guys support each other.
Yes. Networking.
Yes, Dakota.
So,
Oh, he's not here still.
so I think I only got like 25 subscribers on YouTube, but I do some actual.
That's more than
plays.
24.
Hey, it is more than 24.
Probably more than this podcast has got.
So do some actual plays. We just started year 4 of our D&D campaign, so I think up after next Friday, September like 7th or 8th, whatever, there will be like 75.
Right before Andrew's birthday.
Right before my birthday, yeah, there will be 75 episodes up on the YouTube channel. We have over 100. Actually, this Friday night in playing wise will be session 95. So I'm a little behind on uploading, but we're
So
there.
what happens when you hit session in 100?
Delete the whole channel. And
Surprise!
I'm trying. My goal is to. I'm hoping that because I think a couple of the crew, like I know Caleb's, he wants to do something with space, so he's kind of like he likes the whole pirate thing. He loves his character, but he's ready to move on to a new character, new
4
adventures.
years with characters is a long time.
So yeah, and 4 years with a single character is a long time. And even though I've tried to kill him multiple times, he won't die.
I've had like 3-4 characters in the time that I've been dealing.
I'm being serious. I've tried to kill every single one of them on multiple. I will 100%, and I tell them, it's like, I tried to kill you, and they're like, and Caleb just looks at me like, no, and he's like, but they won't let me die. Like they keep healing him, and they won't.
It's a good group.
No, it's a
actually
good group.
party.
It's great. No, they're
because Andrew could attest. My Monday party to the point where if somebody goes down, they're probably just gonna let them die.
I won't, but that's just because that's how I play.
Yeah.
So,
Well, speaking of Andrew, you're part of a new group on Mondays.
I am a part of a new group.
How are you liking it?
It's different. I'm enjoying playing the mute character for the time being. I'm enjoying that. It's kind of fun to just sit back and watch the chaos ensue. And they're like, what's going to happen? And then they all look at me, and I'm like, just shrug my shoulders, and they're like, what? I was like, I don't know. I don't know what you want to do. Like, I'm here. Like, I'm the newbie in the group. You guys tell me the direction. And then, but then I love the whole thing of when I was telepathically communicating with the bartender, tavern keeper, whatever we're calling them. And I was getting plot. And everybody's like, it's like, we're finally getting plot. And Kev's like, yeah, Andrew's the plot monkey. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm here. I enjoy having fun, but I like to move the story forward. Being a game master or dungeon master or whatever you want to call it, director, whatever, of games, like, I want to make sure that the person running the games has as much fun as the players.
Yep, in this group so far, which I've kind of held the plot back until Andrew was joining us because I didn't want to do it twice.
Yeah.
But they were just kind of in the first town. They've been banished from a town already.
Yeah.
They were breaking into houses, assaulting people. Well, Ryan was breaking into houses and assaulting people.
Yeah.
But the other party members were kind of just laughing and not like, hey, we should stop doing this.
Yeah. And then I started to think, and like, so, and I'm not going to say it on the podcast. I'll talk to you afterwards, because if Ryan and Jacob are listening, I don't want them to know my thoughts, and I don't want to ruin things for you, because I'm already wheels spinning. On our current mission, I'm like, okay, let's think about this for a minute.
See, our campaign's going good.
It's going good. Like I bitch and moan, but it's fun.
Ours is the fun Tiamat one, but I never follow the book exactly. I do
Yeah.
my own twists on everything.
Especially with those books. Oh my god.
Those 2 books are
And
boring.
then, on top of that, I let the characters do a lot of their stuff too.
Yep.
If they have an idea, throw it in there. That way, the story is not going to be anything like anybody else's.
Oh yeah, no, and that's the way that I like to run games. Is it's player focused.
I'm just saying that one game we got saved by Venger. Because she had an amulet that is basically you call for help, and she rolled a 20, nat 20 on it. And I'm like, oh, we need to bring someone powerful. I look down, I see Venger. I'm like, he's coming into the game. And
One recommendation, it's a long time away for your end of year campaign. Make Tiamat immune to Sentinel.
okay.
Andrew knows.
It was beautiful.
So Sentinel, Andrew, will you explain to the group what the Sentinel feed is?
So Sentinel feed is if somebody has Sentinel, you can make a reaction, and on your action you can use to make a melee attack. And what it does is if you are hit by this attack, you then lose all movement speed. So you're not allowed to. So if you have an NPC, villain, bad guy, whatever, and the players have Sentinel and they attack your monster, creature, whatever, they lose all their movement speed and are unable to move. So they can't retreat. So even if you take the disengage action to move away as a reaction, well, no, technically it disengages, or disengage and Sentinel, they kind of fight with each other. So, but if your plan is to move away, if you have Sentinel, they can hit your creature and then puts their movement speed to 0 and they can't move anywhere. Sentinel also says that if they attack somebody else, they have penalties and then they also can hit you again. So it's kind of...
They trapped Tiamat in the well.
She was unable to escape.
Only the redhead was out.
So we basically kind of cheesed and beat her to death while she was stuck.
When I get this one, I may actually make this like a whole day campaign, because I'm not going to spoil the ending, but the ending is going to be so climatic that it's going to be like you're watching the end game.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be so many things going on, and there's going to be special guest appearances, and
I'll play Emperor Palpatine.
He wants to make this Critical Role Season 1's big finale.
Speaking of Critical Role.
I know we were going to get there, too.
Yep, since we're on tabletop stuff.
But I was going to say, though, for Gary, though, just to, as a thought for you, don't use the stat block for Tiamat that's in the campaign. Use the one from Fizzbands.
Yep.
Grab the Fizzbands and use her stat block from there.
It's better.
It's better. It's stronger. She has mythic actions. She has regeneration. So the Fizzband stat block is a lot more menacing than the one that's in the campaign.
all right, and I'm just going to throw this one thing out there. Think of the War of the Kings.
I'm down.
Because it's going to be that bad.
No,
Ain't that good, too.
That one sounds fun.
Also, just don't overinflate it, though.
Yeah.
Keep your players that have been there the whole time. Make your players that have been there the whole time feel like the heroes.
Oh, they will.
Yeah.
If they don't die.
Yeah.
Because that is a real possibility. We almost all died last game. But she did this one thing. We have an artificer.
Mm-hmm.
And she has this little stick that becomes
been my
a...
artificer before.
Broken.
Twice now.
And the little stick became a gun. And somehow
broken.
she managed to do a really good roll, and she catapulted it. It shot over, shot flames at because we were fighting a whole bunch of bats, and fried all the bats.
Yeah.
But if she wouldn't have did that, we probably would have all died.
Artificers are broken if you know how to play them correctly.
Artificers and rogues.
Rogues can be tamed. Artificers are, you're only limited by your imagination with an artificer.
Oh, well, artificer, you're just a Green Lantern.
For some of the classes, yeah.
Yeah, you're just a Green Lantern as an artificer.
Yeah, my rogue almost died one time, and I escaped. I threw some ball bearings down, and I was fighting one of the dragon bigger guys up in the Tiamat one and at the very beginning, and yeah, he almost killed me. I was like 10 points away. If he would have hit me one more time, I would have. If I used my escape, I was like, I'm out of here. And he did not forget until Venger killed him.
There you go.
Because Venger killed a whole camp by himself.
Nice.
He had some orcs come and help him, but...
Yeah.
And the one lady that was with us, she's like... Venger's like... And she's like, can I go salvage these people? And, no. And she's like, what? It's like, yeah, that's Venger. He's just there for a reason. And then he walked away with a whole bunch of drakes to add to his army, so that was good.
It's going to be great.
So, yeah, that was one guest appearance. There'll be more.
All the guest characters. Speaking of guest characters, Critical Role has announced Brennan Lee Mulligan from Dimension 20 is running the new campaign.
Yep. Campaign 4.
So Matt Mercer gets to be a player now. He gets a break. Which, one day. One day. He's living the dream right now.
Hey, you let me know and I'll take over
I know.
a week or something.
I know, but I like running mine.
No, I know.
But, and they're running 13 players that are eventually going to separate out into 3 different concurrent running campaigns that are going to interact with... It's a superhero crossover.
It's when they start saying West March, it's a West March campaign, and I'm like, oh, they're doing Lord of the Rings.
They're doing Lord of the Rings.
Which is every fantasy
They're going to have
novel
one
ever.
that's going to be the Sneaky Boys and
One of them gonna
Plunder.
Be more, one of them is going to be more of your fighters. It's going to be mainly focused on combat.
And the other one's going to be like magic
It's seekers
and
magic and
knowledge.
lore and deep dive, stuff. So it's going to be 3 separate tables, all running one congruent story.
Yep, and that's beautiful.
I'm so
That's
excited.
my goal one day, whenever I can finally retire from the comic book business and just run D&D full time.
I'm excited. It sounds really fun, and they did a big announcement thing where they kind of tell all that, but then they did an hour, like almost a 2-hour fireside chat, and that was so fun.
Brennan making his little doll shoes.
Yes, his doll shoots and his almonds. He's
And his
the king.
almonds.
He's the king of almonds.
But no, I'm excited for that. And I think one of them is going to be Daggerheart, is what they were saying.
No, they're doing Dagger.
Oh, they're going to keep doing Age of Umbra.
They're going to keep doing Age of Umbra content. They're going to do other little one-shots, mini campaigns, also trickled throughout the main campaign 4 series. Kind of like they did when they first came out with Candle Obscura, where they took a little bit of a break from Campaign 3 and they did Candle Obscura for a little bit, and then back and forth. So, and then they do the special little one-shots here and there, too.
That's just the goal, though, getting paid to play D&D. Production value.
Getting paid to just play games would be great. Like,
yeah.
I do. Misplay. Knock it all you want to. It takes a while to get one, but I mean, it's free money. And I found another one that does walking. You walk and you get points for it. Now, mind you, it takes a while for you to get your gift card on it, but
Yeah.
misplay's a lot quicker. But it's a little extra money. And if you're doing games anyways, might as well do it.
yeah.
And I found out because when the shop first opened, we had a paid D&D game that just wasn't fun for anybody.
I think that's where, and I've considered that one too, and I know Matt and I were talking about that for like a summer gig, but then I decided to do summer school and hate my life.
Yeah.
But I think it's just expectations have to be set when you're doing a paid game. It's like, yes, you're paying the Dungeon Master to come and run a game, so there is a level of expectation with that one. If you're paying for it, you expect a level of professionalism, you expect a level of theatrics and different things like that. And if that's something you're not willing to provide, then it's probably not the road or method that you should take.
See, I was okay with all of that. My boys were trying to pay to win.
Well, that too.
And I was just like...
There has to be an... It's a level of expectations on the table for everything. Sorry, I'm playing with toys if you're hearing...
Yeah, but
classic.
it was just like, the one comment I got whenever I wouldn't let someone murder Hobo...
Yeah.
Because if you've never been in any of my campaigns or I've never talked about it, a lot of my NPCs are fairly high-level NPCs. That way I can keep those NPCs for later in the game. That way if you take a swing at them, you're going to get obliterated. Because, there's no experience for killing them in my games. We all do milestone.
Yep.
So there's literally no point in just harming my NPCs unless I put an NPC there directly for you to harm.
Yep.
But when they try to murder Hobo, and they're like, well, I'm paying for a game. I'd like to fight some things. I put plenty of combat in there for you. You just couldn't find it. You're too busy trying to start fights with the non-combatants.
To learn your missions, to go on the combative side.
Because we had 2 people join that campaign at the end, and they're like, it was just like, wait, Matt's giving out plot? Yeah, because I stopped giving out plot because you guys would just fight every NPC. Just every time it's like I have somebody get out plot, you would just do everything to make them mad at you and try to get into a fight. Andrew knows the people I'm talking about, that I'm not going to name names.
No, we don't need to name names. But but that just goes towards a lot of, it's about having, that good, strong social contract at the beginning of like, hey, this is the game that's presented. Either, make a character that is going to fit within these parameters, and if not, and if you cannot do that, cool, then this is not the table for you.
Yep.
And that's A-okay.
And that's one conversation I had to have with one of our mutuals, is that it was literally like, it's okay if you're not having fun in my game, you can go. But to try to force the other 4 people that are having fun and me who are having fun to change our entire play style to fit yours is not okay. That's just, like, hey, respectfully, I'm going to get up and leave. Like, nobody did anything wrong, this is just not my playstyle. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
No.
Nope. And, like, there's a difference between playstyle and being like, because Andrew let us know in the other campaign that he was uncomfortable with something, and we switched it. We fixed it up. That's different. But if it's the whole table's having fun, and it's just, you're like, well, I think the campaign should be more like this. Well, you're not running the campaign, and the rest of the table's having fun.
That's like good. And
there's a way to go about it too. It's like, hey, could you put this in there? Or not, hey, it's my game.
Yeah.
Because it's not your game. Well, it is your game, but it's also everybody else's game too.
I've also come to the conclusion, if you send me a 4-paragraph essay on everything I did wrong as a DM, I'm not reading it.
Yeah, because that's not going to happen either in my world.
Yeah.
It's like, if you don't like it, like you said, you can always leave. If you got a suggestion, I'm more than happy to take it. If I like it, I'll take it, put it in the game. If I feel that it doesn't benefit the game at all, I'm not putting it in there.
Yeah, like, it's because D&D is supposed to be cooperative, especially Daggerheart. Daggerheart is cooperative.
It's very cooperative.
I let you guys have all kinds of say in what happens. You'll speak things into existence, and I'll just roll with it.
Like we just put in, we have Stormbreaker in there. starting our next campaign, because someone asked, the artificer made the thing. I was like, yeah. She goes, did the drakes we killed earlier, did they have lightning abilities? Like, yeah, they're blue. She's like, can I make Stormbreaker? Yes, you can.
You can try. You can certainly try.
Yep.
That's my new favorite phrase. You can certainly try.
Yep. Roll for it. What? Roll for it.
Yeah, always the roll.
You have two options. You can either try to convince me logically how you're going to do this, or we can, here's the DC, and go for it.
Let the dice decide. We had one of those on Monday, too, and I'm just like, well, here's your DC. Because they always get like nervous when I tell them the DC out loud.
No, that's the best part. That's always the fun one.
That way they don't think I'm changing it halfway through, and it's just like, because there are some DMs that change your DC halfway through.
Yeah.
Which I do fudge every once in a while if I want you guys to succeed.
Well, I think, and that's part of the fun too and that was always one of my friend's complaints. He's like, I don't like D&D because I don't know what my DC is, or I don't know what the DC is because you don't tell me and you can't tell me. And I'm like, well, I can, and I generally do, but there's some rolls, no, I kind of want to keep secret because I want to see where you're going to roll and I can go from there. But he's like, I don't like it because I don't know because he didn't get the instant gratification of knowing whether he failed or succeeded. Mm-hmm. So, but he really liked the Star Wars role-playing system.
Where you're rolling against yourself.
Where you're rolling against yourself, and you know what the symbol is. If it says you failed, you failed. If you succeeded, you succeeded, because you have a pool of dice, and it tells you as soon as you do it whether you succeed or fail. So he liked that, but he didn't like the...
I've also maintained that some of these guys should really learn just to play war games.
That's true, too.
Like, because when I ran Star Wars, I had 3 guys that were just trying to fast travel past the role-playing portion of the tabletop role-playing game.
Yeah.
They would buy their stuff in between sessions. I'm like, well, I bought all this in between sessions. You guys weren't near a shop. Well, the book says I can. Yeah, I don't care. You were nowhere near a shop. Where did you get all this from? Well, I mean, I'm just like, no, you didn't buy any of this.
I wonder how my Sarlacc's doing, by the way.
Yeah, because I forgot Gary's in that campaign. Gary knew the troubles. That campaign turned into, like, we got rid of those 3 guys and just kind of did a home game out of that.
But no, it's just, but I mean, and I got to his point. I was like, I understand, but I like the DC, or you said the DM knowing the DC, not telling the thing, because then you can go like, okay, well, if I thought it's a DC 15, and you rolled a 14,
right?
I'm like, you know what? You're almost there, so I'll give you a little. I'm not going to give you all of it, but I'll give you just enough to maybe keep you on the hook, kind of thing.
Yeah, well, because it's
varying levels of success.
A lot of the players think in black and white.
Yeah,
either I pass or fail. That's why I like Daggerheart, because it's got the fear and hope with it.
Yeah.
So you could pass with fear and something bad still happens,
yep.
Or you could succeed, or you could fail with hope and it's not as bad as you think it's going to be.
Yeah, which is why I like the Star Wars role-playing
game. It was basically the same thing.
It was the same idea, yeah. You could succeed but still be threatened, or you could fail but still succeed at the same time. Yeah.
No, my Jedi.
That was
terrible.
That was pilot error.
Sometimes the dice want what they want, Gary.
Post Order 66, breaking into houses with a lightsaber.
So, but I think that's also what I really liked when we were playing the One Ring. It was like I always knew the DC because my character DC was on my character sheet. I had to roll my D12 plus whatever 6s I got, and I had to beat that number. And if I didn't beat that number, oh well, I didn't succeed with whatever I was doing. So
yeah,
which was kind of nice.
I think that's a good lull. What's the next? It's
like any table, any other thing.
Actually, I'm gonna pick up the Tasha's Cauldron, because we're gonna start putting companions into our game.
There you go.
Which should be interesting because we all got Drake's last campaign.
What D&D books do you have, Gary? Like at least
I got books. The Dungeons and Dragons,
the DM
manual, the Player's Guide,
the Monster
Manual, Oriental Marin, the Asian Adventure one.
Oh yeah,
because I liked that one when I was a kid. The Tiamat one. I think that's it. No, one more.
I have Monsters of the Multiverse, which has a lot more monsters, and I have.
And it combines 2 of the books you need, anyways.
And I have another one it's third-party monsters And I'd be willing to sell you the books pretty cheap. Because I'm trying to get rid of my D&D stuff, because I don't plan on playing it again.
Interesting.
I'm having a lot of fun with Daggerheart.
I'm keeping all my books. I have way too many. I'm keeping them all.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's my weightlifting on Thursday night.
I have all the essential books and a few of the campaigns. And I'm like,
I have the vampire campaign, and
I want to run Strahd one day.
yeah.
I want to run a serious Strahd game, not the funny haha hee hee Strahd. I want to run a.
Hey, my Strahd was serious. He popped a baby's head off.
Yes, he was, but the table was still hee hee haha.
That's the other thing. You got to find a table. That's...
No, I know, but again, I can set the tone very well.
Yeah.
So
I tried, and they just kept dying.
I wish I would have recorded it. And Caleb's like, that was my favorite game ever. We did a. It was right when Spelljammers came out. I know we're talking about tabletop stuff, but
Yeah.
Spelljammers just came out, and I just watched. Oh gosh, I think it was like season 3 or 4 of the Orville came out, and they did like a. I know it's weird how this one worked, but it worked in my head. The Orville did like a. I mean, so if you don't know it's a Star Trek spoof.
Yeah,
Um,
it's Family Guy, but Star Trek.
Yeah, but not.
Created by the guy who made
It is. It's Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane is the main character.
He's
in
the
it.
main character in it. It's less Family Guy humor, but it's very Star Trekky.
Probably closer to American Dad.
Yeah, it's more It's actually more Star Trekky than people
Because
think.
people
But
also forget that Seth MacFarlane is just a giant nerd.
He is a huge nerd.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I was watching the Orville, and they did kind of a like Alien kind of spoof. Actually, I think they kind of did it with Next Generation 2, where they're going to space. They go to a space station, and there's these weird pods.
Mm-hmm.
They had no idea what they were, and then one of the spores got into one of the commander's or lieutenant's lungs, and then he started to change and
Was it a
morph
red
into an
shirt?
alien. No, he was actually one of the main commanders. Like, he was above. Oh gosh, he was above Seth MacFarlane's character because he's the captain. But no, he was actually one of the commanders. One of the officers gets infected.
Seth MacFarlane didn't want him on the show no more?
No, no. But he was just he was like visiting or something. He was like one of the science officers for really high, and they were doing these things, and he gets infected with these spores, and he starts to mutate into an alien. And so I kind of did that, but
On a space show.
yeah, on a
No
space show. I know,
way.
shocker, right? so they kind of did like a little xenomorph kind of thing with it. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I basically made a Spelljammer like little one shot with that premises, and where they got onto a ship, and then one of them got infected with the thing, and they all started to mutate into these aliens. But it was really kind of so at the end of it, spoiler alert, and I wish I would have recorded it, but everybody died.
Nice.
They all killed each other except for Caleb, because he decided he wanted to play a Warforged for this game.
So he could be infected.
No, he didn't know. They knew no. He was the only one who decided he wanted to play. He never played a Warforged. He thought it'd be cool. He's a space campaign. I want to play a robot. It's like, you can play a droid. I don't care. And so he's playing a Warforged. Yeah, and
Oh my god, it's just the ending of Covenant.
and yeah, and he could not get infected. And I was like, Caleb, you're playing a Warforged, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, well, you can't be infected because you can't get poisoned. You can't get disease. Like you're basically immune. He's like, cool. So the whole party gets infected. And he's like, all right, guys, deuces, and goes and sets off the self-destruct on the space station, gets back on the ship, and starts sailing away.
It's just Michael Fassbender in the Alien remakes.
And Caleb's like, that was my favorite. But they were all scared because they had no idea what was going on. Because ironically, the first person who got infected was Crystal. Shocker, I know.
She'd be the one in real life too.
Yeah, and she was playing a fairy. And so she was really tiny. She got injured. She started getting sick. So instead of her being able to fly around, somebody picked her up and put her in their pocket. So she was basically forming and mutating in this person's pocket.
Oh, no.
And they had no clue. And I was like, oh, this is so perfect. So they were all freaked. It was great. I loved it so much. It was so fun. So I think it's the tone and all. Again, like you said, it's the
I think
table.
horror for me works better for one shots than it does for full campaigns. Because my Strahd would have been great had it been a one shot. If I could have just kind of led that, fast travel a little bit of stuff.
Yeah. Just setting it all up.
Yeah.
But no, table setup, and again, going back to the social contract stuff of just, everybody has an understanding of, hey, this is the game we're playing, and if this is not the game for you, that's fine, that's cool. You can find another table. You don't.
Well,
you
it's
do
like
not have to play.
Our Monday game. Ryan he was really excited about his new character, so he'd been a little extra with his new character.
Yeah.
And we talked about it in between.
Ryan be a little extra?
Ryan was a
No
little
way.
extra. But we talked about it in between sessions. Hey, I need you to take it just from a 10 to a 7 because you're being a little too much for Kaz and you're just doing a little too much. He's like, okay. And he's like, how do we make that make sense in the world? I'm like, I got that one. Don't worry about it. That's when Andrew came in and Ryan's character was meeting an eldritch god and just like, hey, you need to quit touching people or your heart's going to give out. Quit touching without permission. If it's not a sanctioned fight, because he's a WWE wrestler as a Minotaur, and he's just and like
Sting.
Yeah, and he's like if you
Yes, and I will use the Sting reference a lot of time. I know he's retired, but he's still my favorite wrestler of all time.
it's getting kind of stingy. But I was just like, yeah, it's like if it's not a sanctioned match, your heart's so I was just like he tried to fight someone or tried to touch someone that just like one stress, two stress.
He's like,
wait, you feel your heart palpitating. Oh.
oh no.
Also an acceptable wrestler that we can throw out there, Macho Man Randy Savage.
And John Cena.
But you can't see him.
I know, but you can talk about him.
Good segue on that one. Screen time breakdown.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker season 2.
Haven't watched it yet. Have not watched it yet.
I was watching it. I liked it. I got to see the twist of what they're doing, but then I was tired from school and I fell asleep, so I need to go back and rewatch
in
it.
the recap in the beginning,
Oh my god!
they replaced the Snyderverse Justice League with the Justice Gang.
With the Justice Gang.
Yeah.
Okay, now I've got to watch it.
So
I really do got to watch
literally
it.
how it opens. So they give you the recap of the season 1, and at the very end, he's carrying out Vigilante on. He's just cared about, and then also he's like, "Oh man, who are these?" Blah blah blah, and then next thing you see him land. He's like the Justice Gang and blah blah, and then Hawkgirl and Green Lantern make fun of him and. They do the line switch. So Hawkgirl says Barry's line, and Guy says Aquaman's line, and then Hawkgirl does something else. And so basically they replaced. But you see Superman, you see Mr. Terrific, you see Supergirl, so you see the Justice Gang, and then instead of Flash and Aquaman, it's Hawkgirl and Green Lantern that make fun of him instead.
Yep, and it's beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
It's just a quick retcon. And James Gunn's already said if it's mentioned in Peacemaker season 2, if it's referenced in season 2,
Yep.
it is now that is canon.
Yep.
So if they reference that scene's now canon to the new DCU.
Yep.
So they comic booked it.
I think that was the biggest problem with the whole DC universe is nothing connected with each other. And
Not very well. Yeah.
Yeah, not very well.
Your
And that's where
Shazam connection was not even Henry Cavill cameo at the end of the. I
they
think
couldn't
was
get
it
him.
Wonder Woman in the second movie?
Yeah. Gal Gadot shows up in the second movie.
yes, and they could have her be Wonder Woman again, but probably are not.
I love Gal Gadot, but I'm good with not seeing her as Wonder Woman again.
I'm sure it's going to be somebody else.
Yeah, like I'm good with the new face. David Cornsweet did so good.
And the thing is I think that if they do a clean sweep, and for most part, because we all want to see Jason Momoa be Lobo. That is the
Yes.
perfect character for him. That's like, anybody in the Marvel universe that fit the character. Like we'll always see Chris Evans as Captain America over Human Torch, for the most part.
He played Human Torch last.
Yeah, he did. Well, not
Yeah.
the last.
Yeah, it was Deadpool.
Yeah, but I'm saying he wasn't the last Human Torch.
No, I'm saying. Well, no, the last character he played was Human
I
Torch.
know.
Yeah.
Just messing with you again, man.
No, I'm excited what they're doing. I know Gary keeps picking on me. He doesn't want I'm tired, and I can never catch on to what he's doing. I'm like, you actually confused right now, or am I confused right now? It was like, are we meeting tomorrow, boys? And Gary's like, for what? I'm like, Gary, I can't tell if you're messing with me or if you forgot.
But no, I need to go back and I need to rewatch episode 1 because I fell asleep through it. It wasn't because it was boring. It's just because I was a tired human being.
It took me 4 times to watch The Matrix. Of course, that was back in the 3 and 4 job days. So, and I put it in 4 times, and the 4th time I finally watched The Matrix. I'm like, oh, this was a really good movie. Can't believe I watched it the 4th time and finally seen it because I didn't even make it past the title. I put it in out.
Yeah.
I've been watching old stuff. I've been currently rewatching Spider-Man 97. This the 90s Spider-Man.
Yeah, there you go.
The cartoon.
The cartoon, yeah.
Because I want to catch up before the new comic comes out.
That was a really well done cartoon.
It
Period.
is a really well done. And I'm reading 90s Spidey comics at the same time,
because they correlate a lot
And
with
they
everything
do
that's in the
like
series.
they do their own take on it, but they're in character.
That's just like the X-Men 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Everything they took from it now is not exactly, but this reference comics all the way through, because you got to think that comic references went for a long time. They kind of shortened it up into 12 episodes.
Like I even I read, because it's going to go back to my reading, but I read Spider-Man Blue, which was by the guys who did
Spider-Man Red?
Batman Long Halloween. But it's so it's the whole story, and it I didn't realize that I was doing it at the same time, but it ties in with the animated series very well, even though it doesn't, because Gwen Stacy isn't in the animated series, but you could tell Felicia Hardy was kind of supposed to be Gwen Stacy.
They kind of, they use Felicia,
Yeah, was there Gwen Stacy. But this is, so it's Peter's talking into a tape recorder. He's been married to Mary Jane for a while now, which we'll get to that in our controversies. But he's been married, and he's just like, it's the anniversary of Gwen's death. And he's just talking about the whole time how he first met Gwen, how they first got together, and just like everything that went on during that. And just a cute, sad story. Just 6 issues of just kind of Peter mourning over the first love of his life.
Yeah, and which we can never forget him in Spider-Man 2 for doing that.
Yeah.
Because they found the
Garfield.
perfect person to play Gwen Stacy. They should do that in a third movie, and
I think she should have been Mary Jane Watson, but go on.
I don't care. Emily Stone, I like her.
I think Emma Stone should have been Mary Jane Watson. Yeah. I love Emma Stone, and she is a natural redhead. She should have been Mary Jane Watson.
I liked her as Gwen Stacy.
I liked her as Gwen Stacy.
I liked her, and I've loved her since Superbad. And then we had Easy A and Zombieland.
Yeah.
And then she became... one of those was probably after, but then she became Gwen Stacy, and I'm just like, oh. No, she's good.
Yeah, I think that's what killed the franchise, in all honesty, with that particular Spider-Man. That, and I didn't like the cheesy, and I've never liked the Ultimate Spider-Man Rhino. I do not like the robot one.
Yeah, it's kind of silly.
It's cheesy to me. Of course, I didn't like the face on the Rhino from Kraven the Hunter either. I just want him in a suit, but with his face. Look at the cartoon; it looks great.
It's silly. I want him stuck in the suit.
Yeah, because
they keep trying to they keep the harm that the Dark Knight trilogy has done to the comic book movie universe.
Yeah,
where they keep trying to ground everything in reality, even though the main hero got bit by a frickin' radioactive spider. It's ground he's just super powered and he's doing spells and everything. It's like he's just a big dude that got stuck in a rhino suit. Let him just be a big dude that got stuck in a rhino suit and is kind of an idiot. He doesn't need an epic backstory. James Gunn is doing it right now, where he's even saying they don't need backstories. If you want to go figure out their backstory, there's all these plenty of pieces of paper that you can go just look at.
And he's right.
We're just gonna if you certain characters, if they're gonna bring in I don't know. I mean, I can't even say Firestorm. That was the most obscure character on the wall, but you guys know Firestorm's backstory because of the Flash show.
Yeah.
I knew his backstory before then.
Marvel.
Super friends.
Marvel did it right with Spider-Man and Fantastic Four, where it's just hey, this is not an origin movie. We're gonna put a little bit. And Spider-Man didn't even get an origin story.
No, they do a little flashbacks at Homecoming, and that's it.
That's it.
And that's all you need to do, because everybody knows the stories by now, especially Batman and Spider-Man.
And Superman.
And Superman.
Those characters are well known to everybody.
Because Pattinson, man, we didn't get any backstory.
Nope, they're this is year 2 Batman.
Yeah, we don't need year 1s anymore. I mean, Fantastic Four were well established.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were the heroes of their universe.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just, and I love that they're doing that nowadays. It's hey, if you want to go learn about the characters, go buy a comic. Don't even buy a comic, just go find a comic.
Yeah.
Or YouTube. YouTube is your friend.
Again, shout out again to Variant Comics on YouTube. You can find probably anything and everything you want to know about a character on Variant.
Yeah. Because I'm happy just...
Can we never shout out Extremicon YouTube channel?
Check out
we don't like Extremicon. They smell bad. Shakes fist at them.
Old man shaking fist at Sky.
Yeah. That's about all the shows.
And that's
I've been
why
watching.
your beard's going to get grabbed at Extremicon.
I'm going to punch someone. Even if it's scary.
Let's see. I was Peacemaker. I've gone down on the One Piece rabbit hole again.
I've I've gotten out of my One Piece rabbit hole again. I lasted like 10 episodes.
I lasted. I was like, you know what? Now this is good. And then one episode showed up. And I was like, oh no, it's the episode, and it's the one episode that just grabs your heart, and you're like,
Is it a sad episode?
yeah. And it's backstory for one of the main characters, and it just keeps going, and I'm like, and it's the build up. It's the build up arc right now to where they're gonna have the big confrontation, and I'm sitting there going like, so I'm in the build up arc right now, and I'm like,
that character's getting the backstory. That means they're gonna die.
I'm hoping that it's not, but I have a feeling that yeah, it is, but I don't know. He's in the later series, so I don't think he's gonna die because I've seen him in later footage.
I'll say this without doubt: Zoro's my favorite.
I like Zoro.
Zoro's cool. It's not Zoro.
I like the main three: Nami, Zoro, and Luffy.
Yeah.
Nami is funny as how she's changed along the way since the series has come.
Oh yeah.
I like the original 5.
I still can't get behind Usopp.
5. Usopp gets better.
Sanji's still annoying.
Sanji gets a whole lot better.
I'm at the point where they're just Usopp's getting a little better, but Sanji's just Master Roshi.
Sanji gets better quicker than Usopp. Usopp doesn't really change until he starts changing his persona.
Okay.
And the sad part is you don't really get that until they give you, and this is the most heartbreaking, probably for me, this is the one that hurt the most, was when they start doing Robin's backstory and you start to learn a little bit more about Nico Robin.
Mm-hmm. I just learned her name.
That one's tough.
Yep.
Her backstory is tough.
I'm watching, and I've only watched part of it. It's when they're in the casino.
Yeah.
I don't even know the name of the title. I just started watching it one day just because it's like, One Piece is like here, and I've watched up to like 600.
I'm over 100, so I'm 10%.
I'm almost episode 800.
Ugh.
I'm like 25 away.
I'm where they were stuck in the sand trying to bring the boat around.
You're in Alabasta.
Yeah, you're right. He's where I am.
Yeah, you're right where Matt is. You're like you're almost 200-ish in. Yeah. You're almost there. Yeah. No.
I'm bored because they're not on boats doing pirate things.
No, they're not doing pirate things. They're doing the sand. And that's the one thing that I like about One Piece, but I don't like about One Piece is like it's a pirate anime, but they spend a lot of time on islands, which I mean makes sense. They're pirates. They're going to islands doing different things, but they spend a very long time on the islands and very short amount of times on the ship.
Yeah.
The ship is where you get the filler episodes.
Yeah, and then it's just like, oh, we get this cool, like, we had this whole arc of trying to get to the Grand Line or the Great Ocean, whatever the crap it is.
The Grand Line, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just like, oh, now we're just on a random island here instead of just heading farther in.
Yeah. Well, they have to. That's the way that's how the log post works. I know.
I know.
The lore of One Piece.
But
no, I got struck in that.
Kaiju number 8's been really good.
Oh yeah, Kaiju number 8's back out. Yeah, again, I haven't caught up. I'm still in season 1 with Kaiju number 8.
And I'm watching Solo Leveling for like the 20th time, I think.
Solo Leveling is really good. I don't know if I can go back and rewatch it. It was just like, it was good.
No, they do the main thing I love in good anime fights.
Yes.
King of the Hill is really good.
I've never watched King of the Hill.
They do we're at the time skip now.
Yeah.
Because Peggy and Hank were in Saudi Arabia for 15 years.
Okay. Now, why were they in Saudi Arabia?
Because they needed propane there. Jeez, Gary. And Hank sells propane and propane accessories.
I've never watched King of the Hill, so I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. But it's a good... They were in there for like 15 years or something. It's long enough for Bobby to be an adult. Bobby's like 22 now.
Yeah.
But it's just like... But it was long enough for them to... Funnily enough for them to come back to America and react to... Are we gender neutral, Peggy? That's all I need.
Yes, I must watch this series because I watch my niece and I and my wife watch King of the Hill so many nights together.
I love that show. That's such a good show, and I think you'd like it too, Andrew. It's silly, but it's nowhere near Family Guy, Simpsons, South Park silly.
Yeah.
It's a
also
family.
by the guy who made Beavis and Butthead.
Yep, made by the guy who made Beavis and Butthead. Okay. It's more of a family story, though.
Yeah.
It's a little over the top, but it's just your typical.
But I expect cartoons to be.
It's your typical Southern dad
Yeah.
drinking beer in the alley with his friends.
And I use that reference a lot when I see my coworkers all sitting together. Like, oh, I guess Cascana Hill. And like, you suck.
Yeah. No, I think you'd like it, Andrew. It's actually very wholesome.
I might.
Yeah,
It
it's all on Hulu.
might be on the list.
Yeah, definitely watch the old before you start the new.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I definitely want to.
You're not going to get a lot of references.
Oh yeah, I know. I'll definitely play catch up. That's something.
Yeah, that's one of those shows because it held way better for me than Futurama or Simpsons did.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw one more little screen rant thing out there. They're going to have Demon Slayer coming out.
Yes.
New one.
The movie drops on my birthday.
Really?
September
Well-
12th is when the movie drops.
If everything works out right, I'm going to be dressing up like one of the particular characters. Older one, because I'm not going to pass out. I was a little kid, and,
He's
or
going to
his
be
sister.
the one in the pink and green.
No, actually, I'm going to be the first one. The first Slayer.
I've only seen like the first season.
Oh,
The,
okay.
the water guy in it.
Yeah.
Giyu?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And I know I'm pronouncing his name wrong. That's why I didn't even try to.
I was trying to remember, but yeah, I think that's one of the correct. Yeah. At the beginning, yeah. Giyu, yeah.
Because I'm going to do more adult. I thought about doing the guy that was like more like the Buddhist guy. But I'm like, yeah, I know this one will be easier because I can get a costume fairly
Yeah,
easy.
last I saw they were fighting. I think they fought the spider demon in the forest.
Oh, yeah.
That's the end of season 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how early I was when I just kind of.
Yeah, that's the end of season 1. It gets better.
I didn't
as
hate it. I
goes.
just didn't care to watch anymore. If that's weird.
No, that one's fair.
Yeah, it was one of those. Like, this is good. I was like, it's a good ending. I don't care.
Yeah.
just moved on.
Yeah. No, it gets the as you go, the lore gets a little deeper. There's
And only because every season is a different Demon Slayer that they base it on.
it's a whole different. Yeah, every season is a different arc. So it's
Yeah.
which makes it really easy to watch. Is
Yeah,
it's just
I
a
actually,
different-
I liked what I watched. I just was like, yeah, I don't really need more of it. I have enough to watch.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah.
I
One
just
I'll never
sucked.
finish is ReZero.
I'm not even gonna start.
Why? Every time you watch the first episode, it restarts.
That's why I got. Like,
What's the point?
I got literally like 20 episodes in without a restart, and then I'm like, we got good character development. Then we probably talked about this last time.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, just
I remember.
restarted and made me so mad.
Yeah. No,
And that's how we restarted the conversation
Yeah, see,
again.
then the ReZero's got so bad that it made me redo it.
It'll be annoying. No, I agree.
Go to the next one, Andrew, before I keep bitching about ReZero.
Video game or any other like game news things.
I mean, I play the same two all the time, Rivals and.
We're going to be having a Dagger Heart demonstration up at Extremicon on Friday.
news, Gary. That's the tabletop.
And
That's okay.
it's new game news. And Calamities is going to be on Saturday, 1 o'clock. And then we have Space Core at 2 o'clock on Sunday.
It's totally not called Space Core, but I'll let you go with it.
Core Space?
Core Space.
Okay, close enough.
I was like, I'm gonna think. I was like, for video games, for me, I don't know. I jumped back into the Indiana Jones game that's available on all consoles now. It wasn't
Nice.
just on Xbox. I really like it. If you like Indiana Jones, or like Tomb Raider or Uncharted, this one's definitely more slower paced, I will say, than
Baby's first Tomb Raider.
than Tomb Raider, and but the cinematography that is done with this game is it's a Bethesda game. So the cinematography, the clips, the cutscenes are
Oh, so you're gonna fall through the floor.
no. This one's actually rendered very well.
Oh, it's Bethesda in the Doom department, not
Yeah.
the Fallout department.
Not the
Okay.
Fallout and
Elder
Skyrim.
Scrolls.
Yeah, no, it is not. No, it's This is their. It's a single player RPG. It's first person, so you don't even get to see the hat and the clothes. Like you are Dr. Jones. You see his hands. That's it. As you're running around the world.
Does it play the music the whole time?
It does play the Indiana Jones theme song.
Because that would have
around
to
a
be.
lot. It pops up so I got to the first time when we got on the plane. It does the whole thing. It zooms out on the map. You see the little plane go do 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 with the red lines and everything. I was like, ha! Like I was so. It's a really good story. I'm not even that far in. I think I'm like 4 hours in, and I think they said the game's almost like 20 something hours long.
Nice.
So, but it is. It's
Does it feel like a real adventure?
it's filled with temple puzzles and everything, and you have to.
Do you have to run from a rock yet?
I've not had to run from a rock yet. I
I don't think they got him in this game. I think Dwayne Johnson was busy.
I have fallen through many temples. So like I was walking next to the ground just gave way, and now I'm like, well, how do I get up there again? So there's lots of puzzles.
Did
There's
you
lots
see
of traps.
snakes?
I have seen a few snakes.
Did you run?
We've seen a few no, he definitely
Does
screamed.
he react?
Yeah,
Nice.
he's like, ah! Yeah, it's great.
That's funny. So it
Because
is.
I'm
It's,
sorry.
There's spiders. Yeah,
it's baby's first Tomb Raider.
It is, but but I'm enjoying it a lot. It's really, really fun. That's probably one that I've jumped into. Let's see.
Borderlands 4 is coming out soon.
It's like I'm a baby when it comes to Borderlands. Like
So am I.
I've played a little bit here and there, and that's.
I
about-
like them, but I'm waiting. I always wait for them to go on sale. Because especially with how cocky he is now with the fourth one coming out, like
Yeah.
you guys will pay $100 for this game. I'll wait for it to be on a $5 sale in a year.
Yeah,
Because I own all the games. I've played most of them, and they're good.
yeah,
I just like to say that because of the fact that I met one of the people that was actually one of the creators of
yeah.
the Borderland games, and she did one of the voices, and she's nice enough, and we talked. We had a video together that you can see on ExtremeCon YouTube.
Ooh. Subscribe, like and subscribe, comment.
Gary's getting fancy.
All the other cool YouTube things.
Let's see. Another big video game thing is I got to try out the Battlefield 6
I've heard
beta.
that's really good.
It was so much fun. I'm like I like Call of Duty.
The last ones haven't been good.
I have not really enjoyed I did not enjoy Cold War.
And the fact that
Modern Warfare 2 was
your skins from 6 aren't carrying over to 7.
Well, and they did that with between 2, 3, and this one too, and it's all Warzone related. Everything is Warzone,
Yeah.
but none of your stuff, like your skins, don't cross over. Like your guns, they finally fixed where your guns cross over, but your
Yep.
skins won't cross over.
$60 game where you got to buy $20 skins that you can only use half of the time.
Yeah,
$70 game, I apologize.
Yeah,
for
$70.
$25 skins.
yeah, they're $25. Yeah, after cop
And
points.
you only use half of the time, and then they won't move to the next game. No.
Yeah, no,
I'll
they're
buy Battlefield 6 out of solidarity just to make.
like, and the sad part is Call of Duty, it's becoming Fortnite.
It is, and if I want to play Fortnite, I'm just going to play
And
Fortnite, which
yeah.
is free.
Yeah, Fortnite's free.
Free.
And I mean, yes, I like the first person stuff, and I like the
Fortnite has a first person.
It does now. I have heard that. So
I don't play the first person mode because I paid a lot for the skins I have in that game, and
No, that's fair.
I want to see the skins I paid for.
no, that one's fair.
and that's the other thing with Call of Duty is you're paying all those for skins that you can't see.
Yeah, you can see them around the map from other people's perspective, but
Yep.
not your own.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't pay for that.
No.
Yeah, no.
I've only bought one game where I got the skin or 2 games. I take that back.
Uh-huh.
With the skins. Can you guess what one of those games would be related to?
How new are we talking?
It was a little bit older. I mean, I'm a PlayStation 3 owner.
Like PlayStation 3 era. So, hold on, let me see here. Is it a fighting game?
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of.
More like a role-playing fighting game. Is one of them. And the other one's a sports game.
I'm gonna
Ish.
take a guess with Soul Calibur.
No.
Oh, you didn't get the Yoda?
No.
Oh, weird. That's what I would have thought.
It was a Transformers game. They had an option to get, if you bought the game right away, you got the G1 Optimus Prime skin.
Oh yeah, that's right. In
yeah.
one of the Cybertronian games, that's right.
Yeah, so I did get that one.
Solid games though. Those Cybertron games, they were solid.
The one time I bought a WWE game because they had
That
Sting's
would be my next one.
Skin.
That's like, ooh,
Yeah. See, I bought WWE 2K25 for my birthday, and I've been playing it.
So
It's
that
just
would be the other
WWE
one. The
game,
only 2
yeah.
skins I ever bought in my life was that.
I bought a lot. When Modern Warfare rebooted back in 2018, and then just when the world shut down and had nothing else to do, or 2019, sorry, it was 2019, and then the world shut down. I was like, I had nothing to do.
Everybody says the world shut down, but I still worked 2 jobs during the whole thing and didn't get.
I
no
wasn't
kind-
allowed to go to work.
He's a school teacher.
They told me no.
They
So-
said you better get your butt to work. We got overtime because we need to fix these freaking air compressors for the air conditioners, so people can sit in their houses.
No, I know. That was the funniest thing. It's like I'm deemed as what was it? Essential personnel every other day of the year, but during the school year, but during then, teachers were no longer considered essential personnel. I'm like, how does that work? Like, I'm essential, but I'm non-essential during this.
Oh, and here's another one for you. Working at the gas station, I was essential personnel, so people could get their gas.
And nobody was driving anywhere.
Well, there was still people.
Yeah, I know. There's
the
still
other
people
people like me that had to go to work.
Yeah.
had to drive.
I miss COVID traffic.
Oh, I will give you that. COVID traffic was so nice because there was nobody on the road.
And like the pollution was like clearing out of the big cities. And
It was great. It was a good time. I hated it, but it was a good time.
I didn't even know the difference, to be honest with you. The only thing I didn't do was teach martial arts at that time.
I played Call of Duty a lot more. I had to do Zoom meetings with kids, which I still have to do that now when it snows. So my life hasn't changed much.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's when I actually really started getting into COD, so I was getting really excited. And then after that, I don't know, just Call of Duty's kind of lost my...
See, I played Black Ops 1, 2, and 3.
Now I get it for free, so...
Yeah, and then I played 4 whenever, and it had the Blackout mode, which is
Yeah.
beta
Their
Warzone.
their first version.
Which was really fun.
It was glitchy, but it was fun.
Yeah, and then they did a cool rotation where the map changed for seasons and everything else.
Yeah.
And like there was a haunted house that always had zombies in it at all times.
Because it was basically their zombies, part of their zombies mode
Yeah,
too.
and then like during fall or like Halloween, the rivers would be filled with blood.
Yeah.
It just got cool, but then they only did that rotation once.
Yeah, because it was a new COD the next year.
Yeah, when as soon as the new COD came out, they didn't even flip a switch where it just kept on the rotation. Like, I'd have been cool if next year if it just did the same rotation, but nope. Here you just get the basic map for the rest of the year. I'm like, so this game I paid for and I put a lot of hours into. You guys stopped caring after a year?
And that's how Call of Duty has been. Basically, they don't care about last year's. It's all about new.
And that's the same reason I don't support Pokemon now.
Yeah.
Because I spent $90 on a glitchy game, and I put 400 hours into it, and they was like, well, it's not as glitchy on the new consoles. I don't want to have to spend $500 on a console to play a subpar Pokemon game.
ZA looks cool, though.
It does look cool. I'm not buying it. I don't have a Switch anymore. I sold it.
That's fair.
I'll probably get one again eventually, but...
Might as well just get the new one
So,
at that point.
question about the Switch 2s.
Yes.
Can you resell the games? Because someone...
So, that's... Okay, so there's the big misconception, because everybody's like, oh, the game key cards, yes, you can resell the game key cards. They're not digital codes, like once you buy the code, like you're just stuck with the game if you hate it or not. No, the digital key codes, it's just like your Xbox or PlayStation 4 or Xbox One X or PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 game discs, where you put it in the console, then it still downloads the game from the internet, and the only way you can play it is if you insert the disc, because that's your game key code. Nintendo's the same way. You take the card, you put it in your Switch, you download the game from the internet, and then in order to play that game, you have to insert the game card. And then, like, say you don't want the game anymore, you can take that game card to GameStop, just like you can an Xbox disc or PlayStation disc, and sell it, and somebody else can play it, buy it, whatever. It does not... Because even if you try to re-download the game, and if you don't have that key card, you can't play the game unless you purchase it again. So no, it's just like Xbox and PlayStation, except for it's a cartridge instead of a disc.
No, I had
you're
real
good.
quick question on that, because I'm got a PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
And a Retro Trio, so I can play anything like below...
The original stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
No. That's always fun to try to... That's been the fun part. Matt and I have explained that too.
A lot.
No,
Many people. So no, I'm sorry, Gary, if I sounded annoyed with your question. That's not my...
It's not annoyed, it's tired.
I'm just tired of, like, everybody asks that same question.
Yeah. No,
No,
there's
you're
nothing
good.
wrong with it. I'm just choosing not to support Nintendo, because
Nintendo doesn't support you.
it's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money. But... Did you see what... I find this hilarious, because everybody was like, no, this will never happen. PlayStation has changed their prices on all their consoles.
Yep, upped them.
They've upped them all $50
Wow.
for the growing market. Yep, just like Nintendo did on their original Switch consoles. So people were like, of course, because they're doing it because they want people to buy a Switch 2 instead of the original Switch 1, because they want to move the market forward. And PlayStation's now doing the exact same
To
thing.
be competitive.
To be competitive.
Same reason if you ever notice gas prices in town.
Yep.
Literally, like, one will go up and then the rest of them go up.
Yep.
One will go down, the rest of them go down, because they got to fight each other.
And they all fight with Murphy's at Walmart, which is hilarious, because they will always be the cheapest gas,
Yep.
no matter
Except
what.
for Eagle Stop, because Eagle Stop copies them.
Yeah.
I don't go to Murphy's.
I don't go to Murphy's
Because
either.
they don't let me. I hate prepaying.
Yeah.
And like mobile, as long as you're there for 8 p.m., you can just fill up at the pump and go inside and pay.
Yeah.
And that's the only one in town that lets you do that.
They'll let you do that at the pump, yeah. Everyone else you have to prepay at
You
the
have to
pump.
prepay and everything else. And
I'm cool with that. After working a gas station and people taking off in there and they're like, you gotta pay for that. Sometimes we just all put our money together and put it in there so we didn't have to deal with it, which I know we weren't supposed to do, but
it's easier.
yeah, because then you get yelled at for not paying. It's like, I can't control that customer going in there putting the gas if I prove them and they decide to take off. I can write down your information about what type of car it was. You got it on video. But other than that, you ain't going to be able to do nothing unless the cop stops them.
The cops don't care most of the time.
Now it comes to that.
Yeah, like, oh, that sucks. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for him.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, so I get the prepay thing. I've been there.
Yeah. So, but yeah. No.
That's why I don't work at a gas station again.
My mom worked at gas stations your wife used to work for my mom.
Yeah.
So,
And I used to get all kinds of stuff for your mom at the gas station.
oh, God, I loved all the... She can't get fired nowadays, but whenever Casey's would make her throw away the pizza that wasn't bad...
I absolutely hate that.
Yep.
And I get why you don't do it sometimes, because sometimes people overmake stuff to give to their friends or family or whatever. And then sometimes...
Yeah, but if you catch an employee doing that, you just like, hey, this is coming out of your paycheck. But
And-
if it's a legit call-in and then you got to throw away the food, no.
Right. No, I agree with you. I think I should give it to the employees.
And they keep making excuses that, well, we could get sued if somebody gets sick of it. No, you can't, because there are Good Samaritan laws.
Those are kind of...
You can't get sued if, like, legally you can't get sued if something you donate, because the food pantry down there is full of come-and-go food that they just give.
Yep.
And Walmart food, I found out the other
Yeah.
day. I didn't know Walmart gave so much food to them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, Walmart gives a lot. I think Panera gives them a lot of stuff, too.
Panera gets a lot.
Because whatever they don't sell during the day, they have to donate. That's part of their company policy.
Yeah, and they need
donate
to, and people need to donate their food.
I agree with you 100% on that.
Because, throwing away an entire pizza just because you can't sell it.
Just because it goes into the diamond box as it's shipped doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. But, like, no, donate your food. Donate everything. Like, if you're getting rid of something, donate it. Like, I go through my clothes once a year, and I take it all to Good Samaritan or Goodwill.
And if you need a good tax write-off, that's a good way to do it.
I don't even take tax write-offs because I just want rid of my crap.
I was like, yeah, no, and so because I
You
was
do that because you have a business, sir. It helps.
yeah, no, and that's
I have enough tax write-offs.
And that's what I did. I took all my shirts because I was like, I have way too many t-shirts.
How many
I
of
need
your
to
customers
fix
you
this.
count as kids?
Oh, you guys are all my kids.
Some pay their tabs, some don't. That's a meta joke right there
I
for those of
know.
you listening.
My problem child finally showed up.
Oh,
Didn't
no.
even care that I sold his tab already. I'm like,
Oh.
you could have told me this months ago. It's like, so yeah, hey, I sold your tab. I put it on eBay. He's like, oh, cool, that's cool. If you didn't want it, you should have just told me.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, so I'm just out money for that now. And
All right. I don't have any games.
saying it's also been an hour and a half.
I-
I think.
All right, that's okay. All right, Matt. Here's your fun time.
Before we do this,
Oh.
StreamAcon next month, September 26th to the 28th.
I'm gonna get him.
I want to make sure you say it again.
And make sure you come because we got Batgirl, Karen Whitfield's going to be there. And we got the actor John Anderson, who was in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Sleepy Hollow, Jumanji, Black Panther,
If I wasn't lazy, I'd cut this whole portion out.
Stranger Things.
If I wasn't lazy, I would go online. I would cut this whole portion out. I would bleep out the word ExtremeCon every time.
Just because.
But no, it's going around the internet again that people don't think Peter and MJ should be married.
Uh-oh.
Just let the poor guy be happy for a little
And it's
while.
it's all single chuds that have never seen a woman before. We don't think Spider-Man should be married.
He used to
Just because you're alone doesn't mean Spider-Man should be alone.
He used the big word.
What, chuds?
Yes.
No, I use chuds because I can't say the word I want to say on this because of Gary and Andrew.
Yeah, you got Andrew in there now.
Yeah. No, Andrew lets me cuss.
Yeah, I don't.
But no, it's just going around. It's like, well, You know, it makes more sense for him to be a bachelor and playing the field. No, it doesn't. He had a whole wedding in the 80s. He sold his baby for his geriatric aunt.
Still don't understand that one. I'm glad I didn't read about that point in time.
So now they're actually... And to the point that Marvel... Andrew, hand me a preview. Freaking preview. The left one.
Yeah, what?
Because there's a spider... To the point that even Marvel knows. Because where's it at?
I
Not
see
that
X-Men 1 of Apocalypse.
Yeah, you're getting that one, Gary. Not the Spider-Man Holiday Spectacular. Spider-Man Torn. It is a uncover more ancient spider history. They have J. Michael Straczynski, the writer before that everybody loved before they did One More Day, telling past stories of Peter and MJ still together. Being dramatic for dramatic's sake, but I just need it. Like seriously, we got Peter B. Parker. Peter's married.
Yep.
They hinted at it in the Tom Holland third movie. Oh, I did not put it. Tell him, Moon Knight. Tell him, Moon Knight.
Because that's going to be on the podcast.
Yep. Now we're gonna do not disturb.
The moon.
The moon. Thank you, Khonshu. But no, like the games. Peter's with MJ.
Yep.
The third Tom Holland movie, it alludes that Toby and MJ are together.
Yep.
And guess what? The whole sad portion is when Tom Holland left MJ.
Yep.
Because what do we want in our comic book is some character... It's not in the MJ. We just want Spider-Man to be stable and happy.
Yeah.
Because we know he
needs it. Like, he works... Like, he's just a miserable Spider-Man nowadays. And it's just like...
just like in the second movie.
And you know what, like... Yeah, and you know what's like, it's teaching, like, there's just no hope in life, so why do everything? No. Spider-Man's been about, hey, everything's crap, but I still have things to fight for. That's Spider-Man.
That's the 8 Lives of Spider-Man.
That was just crap. That was that 12-issue downturn I was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, if you haven't read it yet, Gary.
I've read half of it.
Yeah, it doesn't get better. Because he gives up at one portion in there and sits on a couch.
Like he did in that
For-
one Dark Spider-Man universe.
3 to 4 issues. Peter Parker sits on a couch.
Oh, no.
Spider chips, spider chips.
Basically,
Go
I'm
get
just
me
like...
some spider chips.
It's like, come on, guys. Like, and if it was a story every once in a while of just Peter
Is that the
giving
one
up,
in the Spider-Man universe?
that is in the main universe.
No, the Spider-Verse.
Oh.
You know when he was sitting at home eating the piece of
See?
pizza?
No, but he got the redemption at the end where he had a child with Mary Jane.
Yep.
You know, some of them have their Gwen Stacy, some of them have their Mary Jane, some of them have their Felicia Hardy, but he's not just sitting there forever alone.
What about Bambi?
Who?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know about Bambi, did
I
you?
want to know about Bambi.
Bambi and her 3 friends that were models were like in an apartment next to him. Nothing ever happened, but she actually was going to have a picnic. She brought him all this expensive food, dropped it off, and he's like, I gotta go. And then he had the still basket of food, so he's eating it as he was going out the window.
If we're talking about Spider-Man's like apartment friends,
Yeah.
we stand Ursula in this household. Right, Andrew.
I know.
I don't know anymore.
You know who Ursula is.
I know who Ursula is.
Rent!
Rent.
The daughter.
Get your rent.
She made him a cake.
She did make him a cake on his birthday.
Yep. Took his phone
And
call.
cookies.
And cookies.
Yep.
That was the true Mary Jane all along.
She loved Peter.
But no. That's my soapbox for today of just... And what's the best Spider-Man comic right now, Andrew?
Ultimate Spider-Man.
And what's going on in that story?
He's married to Mary Jane.
And has 2 kids.
Has 2 kids.
That's ending in 4 issues.
I'm so sad.
Is the Ultimate Universe going?
They've said from the beginning it's only going to last 2 years.
Yeah, it's
24
gonna,
issues.
It's gonna go poof.
Yep, so they're actually doing an Ultimate Endgame at the end. They even copied
Yeah.
the Endgame poster.
Yeah.
There's-
All
I'm-
the stories are
And
colliding
yes,
into one.
there's an actual poster for it, and you're going to get it, Andrew.
That's... Okay.
They're releasing rolled posters, so it's to be $8.
I'm hanging it up.
Yeah, I know you are.
That one will be hung up somewhere. That one's dope. No, this Ultimate Years... trying to think. I don't have anything on my card list at the moment that I
Yeah.
can think of.
That was my controversy, is just complaining about Marvel's editorial unlove for Peter Parker. At least main universe Peter Parker.
Yeah.
My controversy is Wendy's this morning. Went there, said, we accept cash. We're not accepting anything at the drive-through window. And we go up there, and I tried to hand her some money, and it was actually a rent money, which I was going to get more cash out later.
Rent money on food.
Yeah, I know, right? So I handed her a 50, and we didn't have change. How are you going to ask for cash and I have no change? So, needless to say, I moved on.
I was like, their system was weird because I tried to use that this morning and it wouldn't work either. And I was like,
They were just fine for me when I went about
all right, I guess
20 minutes before the podcast
I was
started.
like, I guess I just gotta be.
Not that I
regular.
have problems with Wendy's itself, because usually we get breakfast there, and there's a really cool redhead that's there that's usually serving us, usually really nice.
Yeah, the guy that works there for breakfast, though, me and him had words one morning. Because I pulled up and with a $100 bill for breakfast. I understood where he was coming from, but he gave me so much attitude. I can't make change for that. Then I just pulled a 20 back out. And I was like, sir, I have not had food or caffeine. I suggest you shut up and take my money. I'm up hours before I normally am.
Is this when you guys were on your way to?
Not
Hot wheeling?
Not the hot wheeling. This was a different trip.
Oh,
That explained the whole Hot Wheelie trip then along the way.
that would explain the whole Hot Wheel trip.
Oh, we had good McDonald's that morning. We had a really weird, like, I mean this very politely, but we found a McDonald's St. Louis that was basically the entire staff was like special needs people. Best food I ever got.
Yeah.
Hot, well cooked, just, yeah. Even the hash browns were crispy.
What?
Yeah, my light iced tea was actually made right, our local McDonald's.
They just put sugar in. It's like sugar and then a little bit of tea in there and mix it up. Here you go.
Oh, I asked for light ice because I don't want I don't want my cup of tea to be 90% ice cubes.
Right.
I want tea. I'm drinking tea, not ice cubes.
You know what the sad thing about it is? It probably costs about the same to put that much ice in there as it does that much soda. Or,
it really does.
Because the soda is not that. That's one of the, like when I was working at a gas station, that was one of the things they made a profit from. Gas, they don't make profit from. I mean, they make very little, if any, profit from gas or lottery tickets.
No, it's all the convenience store stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
the convenience store stuff.
Yes.
And soda is one of the highest profit items for them.
Oh yeah. Like, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, this is not okay. This is nerdy stuff. Because here's the you want to know the economics behind it.
Oh no.
Because Andrew knows the economics. So
Look at that
now
teacher.
prices. I know it's weird. So prices.
Never get a day off.
I don't. So prices may have changed a little bit, but do you know how much one of those plastic cups or styrofoam cups costs at a gas station or
Probably.
McDonald's?
It depends on what size it is, but probably like, I know it used to be 10 cents, but it's like a quarter now, probably.
Yeah, it's roughly anywhere between 15 cents to a quarter, depending on the size of the cup. Most
For
of
them
them.
to make it? Is that what we're
No,
talking
no.
about? Or
So
just-
yeah, for McDonald's to make it, so including the
Gotcha.
cup. Okay, so the cup, and then let's just do a large. So 32 ounces of soda. Just take a random guess of how much money it costs them to
Oh, that's
fill
about
up.
a penny.
5 cents.
Yeah, it's
5 cents to fill up 32 ounces of
because they
soda.
buy it in such bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because it's all in little canisters and whatnot, and it's just the syrup, so they're just mixing it with fizzy water, and that's
Yeah.
it. So yeah, about 5 to 10 cents for 32 ounces. So your cup of soda costs them maybe 35 cents total.
And you
So
get
even
your-
when McDonald's was selling their large drinks for $1, they were making profit.
Yeah, well,
But now that they no longer sell them for $1 because McDonald's is but
McDonald's has said on the news next month.
they are
certain-
dropping prices on
they're
certain
dropping
things.
prices on certain
Yeah.
things because even they noticed like, hey, they literally made a report saying, hey, we got a little too greedy.
Yeah, we've made some
Everybody's been a
mistake-
little too greedy
What
since
is
COVID.
Yeah.
so funny about this, I talked to this about my wife the other day, is like, when I came here, she was already living here. Wendy's was across from McDonald's. Wendy's was always more expensive than McDonald's.
Yes.
Now Wendy's is cheaper than McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody ever went to that Wendy's when I was over there.
Yeah, nobody did.
We did all the time.
Except for the buffet was really good when they had the buffet there. Because they had a little buffet every once in a while.
Yeah,
I miss KFC buffet.
I do miss KFC buffet.
KFC was really good up here until like the last 5 years.
No,
Yeah.
KFC was never good here.
Oh, it was
neither
good.
neither was Pizza Hut, but you went in and got buffet and it was fine.
I liked Pizza Hut.
Yeah, Pizza Hut was
I like the
awful.
old Pizza Hut. Back when it was over.
When it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Back when it was over by, well, where Ramada used to be, or B where
Or
B
KFC,
is.
where
Yeah, where
KFC
KFC,
used
yeah,
to
where
be.
it was KFC or Pizza Hut, you're like,
where Freddy's is now.
yeah, where Freddy's is now, where KFC used to be, yeah. And that building has not changed since.
Nope.
It's been the same. They just gave it a facelift, but it's,
It's
the
like
same.
Lucky House over there.
Oh my gosh, it's still the. It's
it's
not
still
even
Popeyes.
No, it's not. It's the paint scheme. Is the there was that one that like Chicago chicken or something
But
that
was
was
still
in
got
there.
in trouble for using Popeyes recipes.
Yeah.
because they were still ordering Popeyes.
Yeah,
That
It
that
was
restaurant
hilarious.
Popeyes when it was there was really good. I don't know what they did in the business side of it to make it fail, but
Especially
it was
in
really good.
it had a good location.
that's a really good location. Yeah.
Sucky parking though.
Yeah, the parking lot sucks.
But I mean, they had really good food. I never once complained about Popeyes when I got it. Of course, we were living in Columbia then. We'd come down and
Yeah.
I think it was here before we left, and then somewhere it closed when we left.
Then the Popeyes on base, I always get food poisoning at.
Yay! You never go see GM on the other side?
No, we'll talk about him.
I was like, I've never had an issue with the Popeyes on.
Neither
Oh.
have I.
But
I like the Burger King over there, but it's better than our Burger King over here. Holy crap!
Yeah. I did stop by the Burger King before I got here, and they have a completely new staff.
They do about every 3 weeks.
yeah, every 3 weeks it's a new batch of people in there
Yep, and it's each one's worse than the last.
generally.
This one seemed pretty good.
Yeah,
They
you
were
probably
pretty
got them on
it.
day one.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but no, last time I went in there, it was the new staff, and I had coffee grounds in my tea.
Ugh.
Yep.
It's flavor crystals.
No, when my tea's
Flavor crystals.
when my sweet tea, like I am a sweet tea lover, and when my sweet tea is chewy, that's when I just like had I still been sitting in the parking lot, the drink would have went out the window against their window. Because
Not sweet tea.
I've had enough trouble out of because I'm usually very calm when it comes to food. I usually just kind of drive away and deal with the problem. But that place I've had so many problems out of. Like you'll wait for a half hour and your food will be cold, or because Chris got it one night, all of us chicken fries before D&D, and he was almost an hour late to D&D for just a little bit of chicken fries at a place 2 miles up the road from us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about 2 miles. If
No,
that.
if that,
If that, yeah.
it's about a mile to get back to the main road, and less than a mile to them.
Could have walked faster.
I could have walked. Well, no, it's not even the drive; it was just the making
I
the
know.
food.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. You could have walked faster.
Yeah, he's like they had me pull aside for almost a half hour. I'm like, yep, every time.
Every time you order chicken there, yeah, they do that. Like, if you just get I don't like burgers anyways, but yeah, no, I've been sitting there for like 15, 20 minutes, and I'm just watching car after car go behind me. I'm like, what is the... I'm like, it's because I got chicken.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Like, and I get it. Like, and I'm happy, because I know, like, most places take about, it's an extra 6 to 8 minutes, depending on the chicken,
Mm-hmm.
to get cooked. And I was like, well, at least I'm getting fresh chicken. And
then you get it, it's
you
cold.
get it, and you're like, I thought they were... I was like, whatever.
Your fries are soggy.
Yeah, because
They
they've
look-
been sitting in the bag the entire time
Hey,
while they're
soggy
waiting on...
fries go down easier.
No,
But they taste
not
terrible.
the Burger King soggy fries.
not the because Burger King.
And then they
does-
come out easier.
Burger King has the worst of the fast food fries.
Yeah, especially if they're soggy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go say this. Culver's is probably one of my favorite ones because they always have crunchy fries.
You know who has the
The
best
chicken
fast
fry.
food fries that nobody ever thinks about though?
Who's that?
Captain D's.
Captain D's has really good fries.
I used to work at Captain D's.
They fry them in the fish batter.
Yeah, they do. Well, yes and no.
They're supposed to.
When I worked there, we got them prepackaged, but they were battered fries.
Yeah.
And then we threw them in the thing.
Yeah.
For
No,
3 minutes
Captain
and
D's
30
has really good fries. I love Captain D's. I love it. Broke that preview. Eat it, Moon Knight.
It was just good timing on that one.
But I think locally, after the Mamma Mia's closed, since we no longer have Mamma Mia's, they had the best fries in town. I really like Dairy Queen's fries.
Dairy Queen fries are good. I like Wendy's fries too because now they even have a sign up on the windows. If your fries aren't fresh and crispy, you give these back.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh.
No, Wendy's doesn't play when Wendy's doesn't play with food. Culver's doesn't either. If it's not what you want, they will remake it
Yeah.
for you. Both places will. Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't.
they're
They
all
don't play
supposed-
games.
They're all supposed to, but then you get so much attitude. Most
And this
places.
is okay
Yeah.
to talk about because all nerds eat fast food.
We're fat guys. This is the fat guy corner.
This is going under the mid-mo
also-
minute. This is special announcements.
Okay, and Wendy's also has the Wednesday meals.
It does have the
Oh,
Wednesday
and they
meal
keep
right
trying
now.
to, and they do that stupid thing on the box that tries to jump scare everybody. And You can tell now the employees are trying to interrupt it because they've
Yeah.
had people get mad.
Yeah.
Because I get mad every time because you know what I hate? Getting jump scared. Because it just makes me mad for a solid couple of minutes. Like, my dad likes to jump scare me, and I gotta, like, clench my fist and walk away.
Your dad would never do
Right.
nothing like that.
Because it just, like, it sends me into just, like, angry mode. And I'm just like, okay, I gotta sit here for a minute. And he's like, did I get you? I'm like, shut up before I punch you. I'm fighting the urge to hit you, because that's why I wasn't allowed at the Haunted Hill. I socked a guy.
I almost did that at the lake. They had a haunted house that was more for kids than anything, but he kept on touching Jessica, and she gets scared. He touched me one time. I spun around, and I was in fighting stance, and he's like, okay, I ain't messing with you no more.
The two dudes, it was like one of the first Streamicons I was at. They were walking around,
Oh, yeah.
harassing people.
Yeah.
I finally had to turn around like, I'm a vendor. If you don't leave me alone, I'm going to drop you both. They're like, sorry. Like, leave me alone while I'm walking the floor.
Yeah, we had to get him off of my wife's little second cousin because he
Yeah.
was scared, and she's like, no, don't go near him.
They were doing too much.
Yeah. There's a point where he's like, you got to read the room.
Yeah, and like once or twice is fun, and then it's just kind of like, oh, okay, we've outstayed our welcome, you guys.
Right.
Like, were they vendors there? Just two dudes walking around in costume?
We did a cross promotion with them.
Gotcha.
We had Bishop Stevens go down to their haunted house one year, and then they came to ours, and then we haven't worked with them since then.
Yeah, those are good ones to get rid of. Oh, so they just pissed me off the whole time. They're just like, ooh. I'm like, I will hit you guys. I'm literally trying to go to the bathroom. Sorry. Not fun. No, I'm here to sell things. I'm here to do a job.
Yeah, and I had to pee.
And I have to pee. And I will pee on you too.
I have no problem.
But no, the Wendy's thing is doing the jump scare now. And
Yeah,
like, I
man.
love that it's just trying, like, you can tell the employees are trying to interrupt it. Because it says, hey, real loud. And
Yeah.
the girl from, the non-Wednesday girl
Yeah.
from Wednesday, I can't remember her name.
It's like, hi, this is welcome to Wendy's. We have, yeah.
And then it has Wednesday just going really quiet. You can
Yeah.
order this stuff. I'm just
Yeah.
like, you guys suck.
I loved it. I was dying. I was like, this is hilarious.
Is it
I don't like drum scares either, but I'm just like,
They got the volume up so loud is the problem.
is it
Yeah.
at the drive-thru?
Uh-huh.
I was going to morning at him. I've never heard it.
It's probably not, they probably knew better than to do it in the morning.
I heard it this morning when I was there, so
Oh.
depending on what.
Because they probably know better than to jump scare the people before their coffee.
Yeah, they're like, welcome to Wendy's. We have the Wednesday meal. You can get. And then, yeah, I got cut off before I heard Wednesday's part. And
Yeah, it's like,
she's
what do
like,
you want?
morning, what would you like? And I'm like, hey.
I peed a little.
Well, there again, she might not have did that because of the fact that they weren't taking card in their cash, and people are already pissed off about that.
Yeah.
So as soon as it went ding before it went off, they were probably stopping.
Yeah, they did
it.
that to me
Yeah.
too today. They were taking card when I was there, but they probably been chewed
They
out
took,
enough.
they
Yeah.
took my card this morning, too.
They said like
so.
you, Gary.
Apparently
Gary
not.
broke it.
Oh, I went up there and I seen the sign. I'm like, okay. And then they talked to me, and I'm like, okay, well, I was about to take off. Like, oh, yeah, I still had my money
Yeah.
for rent.
But you know who does take card? Mandalorians. For all of your comic book needs.
All your comic needs. Anything else?
Anything else?
We're gonna run a special for people who've been listening to the podcast at the Mandalorians. 10%. We'll just do the buy one get one free sale on all back issues again if you use code Gumping It. Like Forrest Gump, you got to run to the sale. Gumping it.
Ooh.
Yep.
There we go. I was like, where are you
Don't Urban Dictionary that.
I was like, I
Nobody
wasn't going to. I was sitting there like, where'd you get that term from? I was like, I don't want to know. But okay. Anyways, that'll be a wrap on this episode of the Mid-Mo Nerd Show. Again, we'd like to thank you for hanging out with us. If you're still with us, thank you. We love you.
Sorry for the almost 2 hours. We kind of just got gossiping like old hens.
Hey, you know what? That's part of the fun around
That's part of the
here.
podcast.
There you go. Sometimes, and longer episodes make more ad revenue.
Right? If we could
If we
get
can
enough
get
listeners,
get
get
enough
ad
listeners.
revenue.
So again, whether you're tuning in from Waynesville or cruising somewhere through the cosmos or just rolling your 2D12s at your kitchen table, big thanks again to everyone here, Matt, Gary, and I'm Andrew. And again, make sure to follow the podcast if this is your first time listening. Give us a like. Subscribe, share it with your other fellow nerdy friends. We would greatly appreciate it. And again, if you're feeling extra heroic, please leave us a review. And again, until next time, stay nerdy, Midmo.
1 month till Extremicon.